Okay, so this is the box we bought at the yard sale, and we are getting ready to upcycle it. Welcome to Woodbury Cottage, and here you see us with the sander. I'm not using my battery operated sander on this one because uh, it took a little bit more work sanding that. And these screws, I hated to take them out because they were brass, and oh, I didn't want to take them out. But part of that molding was just ruined, so I did have to take that off. And I just used my nail gun to put it back in. But I was going to try to save that little blue strip too and see if I could do something with that. But I was trying to save as much as I could. See those little pieces there? That's where I was going to make a patch with that. It was just right on both sides. That little piece fits so good. More sanding. I didn't want to take off too much of that blue paint, but I wanted it to be smooth. That's what I'm checking it with my hand to see if there's like any nails sticking up or anything on there that needed to come off. One of those metal corners was missing, so we took the one off the back and put it on the front. And my plan was to take the one off the other side also, but I think I left it on there at the end. I was just going to make the front match and the back match since I didn't have an extra metal corner. It was easy to put right back on too. I want y'all to look at that little hammer. More sanding. I think that might be 220 sandpaper. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's the kind of sandpaper that you use after you use a low grit, like an 80, and it helps smooth it out a little more. And I was actually using it too to clean it a little bit better. This is the white wax. I was hoping to fill in some of the little nooks and crannies with the white wax. That's an old shoe shine brush. Every time I see them at the thrift stores, I pick them up because they're usually very cheap, and hey, they work good with wax. Found another screw. We was trying to get that screw out. Or nail. I thought it was a nail, but it wasn't. It was a screw. So we had to open the lid and take it out from the inside. More wax. That wax is really easy to use. It lasts a long time. One can does. The bottom on this box was really in good shape. Most of the time when I find these old boxes, the bottoms are usually disintegrated. But this one was in really good shape. I don't know if somebody had changed it, several years ago. But I did go ahead and wax it to put a little extra protection on the bottom. That side over there, we can see where there's a little buckle on it. That I repaired that with a new piece of lattice work. Put a little glue on it, nailed it in. So we're going to try to start working on the inside. It needs a good cleaning. It's not really that bad. It's just stained. But I'm going to give it a good sweep. Then probably going to clean it with some Dawn dishwashing liquid and a towel. Some warm soapy water. Get that clean. I'm sure that's probably like motor oil or something like that. I believe it was a toolbox. Originally is what it looks like. So I wanted to put these chains back in because that lid it's got some weight to it, so it does need a chain to keep it from breaking off. And I'm just going to use the original chain. And originally I did want to use both of those chains, but I did change my mind on that. I used that brown paint because I wanted it to look a little rusty, but I didn't want it to actually be rusty. So I put that brown chalk paint on it. And then I sprayed some Protect It on top of it, some clear coat. Yeah, some matte clear. But eventually I did wind up only using one. I went ahead and cut that down to make them the same length. That's what I'm doing there. Get my wire cutters. Okay, we've been plundering in our stash, and Russell found this set of legs that we're going to put on it. And he found these brass, I think this is for a bell pull. You know, you put the fabric through it. But we are just going to use it for embellishments on the side. We're going to use some blue paint. So just roughly put some blue paint on there. Trying to make it coordinate with that blue. It's not going to match with that blue, but it'll coordinate. And then I'm going to put some of that antiquing wax on it and distress it back a little bit. So we need the embellishment to go on the front. See these holes right here where a latch would go? An old rusted padlock would be great, but I don't have one. But I do have, this is actually a 0 that you use to number your house with. This is a link off of a chain. And this is the top part of a lamp. You know, at the top where it screws in. And this is the middle piece to the lamp. And these are the little bolts and things that were on the lamp. So that fits into there. So what I'm thinking is, if I can cut this right here, because this will tighten up to hold it in, so that screws. If I can cut it the width there and put a hole in between there, which I'm afraid might break that loose, I'm not sure, then I'll have that. And I think that'll be cute. So how to cut this, and can I drill a hole there? I could reinforce this with another type of embellishment if I had one. Oh, and I found these little wood circles in case I need to come out more, like if I need an extension, and I can paint those to match. Alright, we're finished with this project, and it was so much fun I had to make myself stop. We added this latch handle. Earlier I did show you one that was cast iron. Couldn't get that one to work because this part was too thin. And I tried a couple other things, so I had to go with something light. Okay. We did replace the trim here and on the sides. And I just put some copper embellishment on it. And we've got these really cool legs. They turned out good. I did a patina color underneath it, and then I hammered copper on top of it. Okay, and then on the sides, these are not handles, but I just loved them anyway. I think it's a bell pull, and it looks groovy on there, so I just put that on there. And then on the inside, we got the angel wings. And I didn't put that other chain on because it just didn't, I don't know, it didn't need it, so I didn't put it on. And we got the chain on this side, and we have the caddy that goes in it there. And I left the original paint on it. All I did was sand it and put a sealer over it just in case, because I'm not sure what kind of paint this is. So I did put a sealer over it. And I had to repair this corner and that corner. But luckily I had enough scrap off this bottom that I could fill it in right there. Okay. That was a fun project. I really enjoyed it. I think you could put it in a she shed, a man cave, teenage room, treasure chest. It's just unlimited what you can use it for. You could put it in front of your sofa and sit your feet up on it. I don't think you're going to mess it up if you put drinks and things on it, because it's that crusty, rusty kind of paint anyway. So, that was fun. Stay tuned for our next adventure. Bye!